best. Wishing you the very best. Good morning, Ambassador Boss today.
Yeah, good morning, good morning, good morning.
And today we're looking at road safety and highway security, preventing accidents and avoiding ambushes. And one of the first things Bosindelive said when he sat down was what was happening in my local government area, where a youth president was, I want to use the word ambushed, because they were not expecting it. You know the funny thing, they say, from what we read, there was an attempt on his life at that same place last year or 2 years ago, 2024, which he survived. He was able to run away and they didn't get it. But this time around, must have been a proper ambush. So even though that's not what we're talking about, but today we're looking at road safety and highway security, preventing accidents and avoiding ambushes on today's edition of Security Bridge. Thank you very much, Chief.
All right, thank you very much. Looking at road safety and highway security, preventing accidents and avoiding ambushes. Now, the most important security tips that can help you prevent accidents and avoid ambushes is the same.
It's the same, eh?
Yes. It's called consciousness. Be you a passenger, be you a driver, be you a passerby, be you sitting down in a bar, wherever you are, if you are conscious, even if that thing will happen, maybe because you have no human control over it or the situation overwhelm you or something, the damages will be limited. And if it's something you can overcome, when you are conscious, you can overcome it. So anywhere you are, always stay conscious.
Okay.
Don't be so carried away that you forget about being conscious of your environment. You can be conscious in the midst of snakes and scorpions, it will never bite you. If you are conscious when someone is holding guns, and it will never hit you. But once you are not conscious, even mosquito will take you down. Even mosquito will take you down.
Okay.
So that's the most important tip. Road safety and highway security and all of that. But however, that's one cut. Now, 2. Let me talk about number 2 now. I want to take them one by one. I want to talk about the ambush part of it first. Preventing ambushes first, okay? Then I will not talk about the road safety too, very, very briefly. Now, on preventing ambushes on the road particularly, the first thing you must do is you must relate with other drivers while you're driving. Okay. If you are driving, you must learn to relate with other drivers as they are coming. Greet, hey, find out what's happening. If it's slow, if they are slow and you are slow and you can talk. So what did happen there? Nothing, just be gisting. Just get to relate with other drivers from the other side. If you relate with, even if you are trekking and you see crowd gathered in front, as people are coming, ask them, what did happen there? Gist. You understand me? That's one way you can avoid being ambushed or going into an ambush. You understand me? Secondly, question road silence.
Question road silence.
Question road silence.
What does that mean?
Good. If you're driving for a full minute and no vehicle is coming from the other side, that's road silence.
Okay.
So why is no vehicle coming from the other end? For example, I'm driving to Yenegua now, and I know that at all, every 10 seconds you see a vehicle coming. And then I don't see a vehicle for 30 seconds. And then 1 minute, in this road, come on, I'll slow down. I'll park. I'll move again. I'll park. So if you're driving any distance and you notice for a whole 60 seconds, no other vehicle is coming from the other side, question that silence. Slow down, park, wait to see if a vehicle is coming. Most times, it's either criminals are operating, or the road is bad, or there is one issue happening, or the other, that is making vehicle revise. So you just be driving into an ambush. So when you are driving for a distance and another vehicle is coming, I repeat, question the silence. You understand me? Then you should also know when to slow and when to increase your speed. In Nigeria, places we should slow down, we increase speed. Our streets and local road where we should drive 20 kilometers per hour, we are doing 80. We are doing 60. You understand me? Then when we get to the highway where we should do the 100, 120, we're still doing that 60. We are used to it. So know when to slow down, know when to increase your speed. You understand me? So those ones will help you to be very good. Then be familiar. This one is important. Be familiar with security agencies, uniform and equipment.
Okay, please. I know be familiar with security agencies and their officers. What is equipment? What does that mean?
Equipment has to do with how they address those things that make up their dressing, their rank
Okay.
pattern, their cap, the beret, what is on it. All those they are things that is on it that differentiates them. Why do I say you should be familiar with these things? Because if you're familiar with the proper dress code, uniform pattern, and equipment of security agencies that are on the road, it will be easier to spot, you understand me, fake security agencies handling roadblock.
Okay.
Some of them are kidnappers, armed robbers with uniform of security agencies.
Okay.
You understand me? Sometimes there are even some real security agencies as part of them. You understand me? But so long as they are doing illegal activity, there is always one off in their look. Yes. All over. If they are doing illegal, and no matter how kitted they are, there is always one thing that is off.
What about the ones who wear masks, who cover their faces, and
those ones has made it very clear that they are criminals. I don't know if you understand me. I mean those pretending to be security agencies on the road, and they want to rob you or kidnap you and all that. So if you are familiar with the equipment and uniforms of security agencies, when you are stopped by a roadblock or a checkpoint, the first thing you do is to look at all the security persons there. You will see one off. Probably they are carrying the wrong gun. You understand?
How can we tell which is which? Which is carrying which?
That is what I'm telling you. For example, we know the kind of rifles the police carry, and we know they carry tear gas. Then you now see someone dressed very well as a complete police officer with all the equipment, and is having one pump action. All of them, they are having pump action. Then one person is having AK. Something should tell you that something is wrong, because our police don't use pump action at that level. I don't know if you're getting me. So understand these things and they will save your life. So if you know all these things and then you already stopped, you know that right now you are in the lion's den. You will see that your consciousness will help you to plan your next move. Okay. If maybe while they are telling you pack here, boom, you revise, boom, you are gone. And one thing that surprises that the biggest weapon of every criminal is element of surprise. If you also pull it on them, it also work. And if they pull it on you, it work. An element of surprise is defined as Wah! You know that feeling of how you tell why they talk, oh God.
Like an ambush, obviously.
Yeah, that's element of surprise. So if they can pull it on you, it works. If you can pull it on them, it works. So these are the things now. Now let me go to the road safety angle of it. Now the road safety angle of it. Very, very briefly, road safety. Number one thing is to understand road signs. You know, a lot of persons in Nigeria a lot of persons in Nigeria did not learn their driving in a driving school. They learned how to drive, then very few went to driving school to get license. You understand me? But as for the driving, they learned how to drive, you know, and all of that. So, talking about road signs, a lot of them don't know road signs. I remember I had to write a road sign exam when I was getting my driver's license, and I passed the exam very well. Okay. You know, but the point is that a lot of people learn from the streets and then they are driving, so they don't know a lot about road signs. So you must know about road signs. Those things are meant to reduce accident. If everybody know about road signs, we'll have very limited accidents. You might even not have accidents like that. That's one. Secondly, you must be your road brother's keeper.
Okay.
You must be your road brother's keeper. What does that mean? Everybody said they should presume the next man driving is mad and you are the only sane person on the road, right? Actually, take that presumption. If you have that presumption, you'll be conscious, knowing fully well that you are working with a lot of mad people coming opposite you and behind you. So you want to drive for them. How do you drive for them? By being conscious, knowing when to dodge somebody. Sometimes someone is encroaching in your own lane, and you're like, am I right of lane? Am I right of lane? No, it's not every time you claim right. Know when to slow down, allow them to carry their problem and pass. Yeah, you know, understand me, know when to speed up and overcome, all those things. So you must learn as you're driving to also calculate the other person driving. You understand? That's how to be a road brother's keeper. Okay. You understand me? So also understand speed limits and all those things. You must understand speed limits. You must know when to, just like I said earlier. But the biggest of them all is what I've already said: consciousness. Not when you're driving on the road, you are doing one funny thing. No. If you stay conscious while driving, it will be easier to spot disasters that are about to happen. Most accidents that happen, people already see it coming. It's not like it's a child. They see it coming. That's why if you ask them, they will explain to you. So the guy just, they see it coming, but they were not able to make moves. So you must be able to understand these things, be conscious enough so that when you see people driving, you see the way he's overtaking that guy, you know in the next 10 seconds he will be with you. So you should be able to calculate what steps am I to take to limit this thing and all of that. So I think that's basically what I'm going to tell them today. We'll be going for commercial, and maybe after the commercial,
We'll round it up.
Yes.
Oh. Okay, if you're just joining us, well, it's 9 minutes to the hour of 10. And today on Security Breach, we looked at road safety and highway security. My guest is Ambassador bosindelive. But we've also mentioned that, see, apart from all these things we've mentioned, you are supposed to keep to the traffic rules. You understand anything? Have a fire extinguisher in your car. When we were growing up, Bosindelive, we used to have first aid kits inside the vehicles. There used to be first aid kits, but now we don't have first aid kits again. It's all part of safety too.
Yes, there are so many things that people no longer have that is affecting the world. But we thank God for all. We appreciate God for everything. So moving forward as we wrap up, you see, it's important for Nigerians to understand that one of the ways God protects you is by giving you knowledge. You know, if you are a child of God, then you should understand what I am saying. The major way God protects anybody on earth is by giving them knowledge. And that's the essence of the Bible. You understand me? An account of knowledge, happenings, things, steps that you can learn from for correction, for reproof, for guidance, for movement, for, you know. So, a lot of people don't want knowledge, but they want the miraculous to happen to them. Miracles are calculated. They are calculated. By your fruit, I can tell that you're going to receive a miracle. Or you can do a miracle. You understand me? So, if we have knowledge, the Bible says my people are dying, lack of knowledge, not lack of miracle, not lack of God's presence. My people are dying, not sinners. People of God are dying for lack of knowledge. You understand me? Yes, because the Bible says in Mark that it's going to protect you. If you take any deadly thing, it will not hurt you. My brother, go drink acid, Mosi. Go and drink acid, you go die. Are you getting me? But does that mean that miracle doesn't happen when people don't know and they do that? It happens. But the point is, knowledge is better. Knowledge is better.
To obey is better than sacrifice.
Yes. So get wisdom in all that getting. Get an understanding. Now, those two things refer to knowledge. Understanding. When you do so, you find out that you will be living very well. When you are praying for long life, you have to eat well. You have to eat right. You understand me? So you can empower your prayer. Faith without work is dead. That's the same Bible that said it. So the point we're making is every tip we've given to you here today, do well to follow them. Make up your mind to be someone who follows security tips. And I guarantee you, you'll be protecting not only yourself and people around you. You'll also even be protecting people that would have missed you when you are, if something should happen. I also want to use this medium to condemn the gruesome murder that happened recently in River State. And I want to encourage us to live as one. To live as one, okay? It's important that we understand that the biggest enemy that can bring anybody down don't come from outside. They are always within. So if within we can have peace, it becomes also the biggest peace. And no outsider can tear you down. So Rivers people, I want you to know that it's only those that are alive that will enjoy whatever that is being fought for. Be part of those people that will be alive. And to be alive, please, be peaceful so that the other man next to you can also be alive. You can't eat it alone. If all of us leave this world for you, you can't enjoy it.
True.
So we all need each other. Please, even if we don't need each other, at least just allow them exist.
We need each other.
Please, please. I want to plead with Rivers people. Okay, my name is Ambassador bosindelive. It's been wonderful hanging out with you today. I put up security content on my social media platform. We have very limited time here on radio, and sometime I wish when we finish taking this discussion, people can ask questions based on this area, because there are areas we might not talk about that people might want to talk about. So, but we don't really have that time for questioning. Maybe very soon reading might create that time in for questions, and then we can be taking live calls from people and then take questions. But the questions must be in line with what we are studying, what we are discussing that day. You know. So, having said that, but however, I still take questions on my social media platform. I'm on TikTok, I'm on Instagram, I'm on Facebook, and now I'm on X. You understand? Yes, I'm now on X. So you could reach me at bosindelive. Bosindelive is bosindelive. That's bosindelive. Now I'm also there on YouTube. Still bosindelive on YouTube. I post the full content of every of this radio program on YouTube, so you can go watch. And I also post snippets on my social medias and my WhatsApp, so people can have link to go to YouTube. So if you also want to consult us on security, give us a call on 0803-945-6424. That's 0803-945-6424. We are available to come honor your invitations. We're going around, we've been doing that, speaking to people on security and all of that. And we've not been charging them except for the honorariums and logistics. So we are willing to keep coming out to give our security knowledge to as many as desire to have them. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you.